Hi guys, welcome back to the video. John and I have decided to spontaneously go to Barnes & Noble tonight. I'm so excited. I have a $100 gift card from Christmas that I still haven't spent, and I have a list of books that I want to get. Where's my list? I literally have it titled Books to Buy ASAP. This is urgent. I don't think I'll be getting all of them this trip. I do want to get a few this trip to add to my TBR cart. This video is probably going to be coming after that. I'm not sure how I have it scheduled, so you might have already seen some of the books already in a video or two. This is going to be the official haul. So let's go to Barnes. I'm very excited. I'll take you guys along with me as much as I can. I get too shy to film in public because I'm worried somebody's gonna see me and be like, what are you doing? Or be like, oh my god, she's filming in public, what is she, am I on it? And like freak out. So I'm going to try to film what I can in public. I'm trying to desensitize myself, but let's just go to Barnes. It's the motherland. I think my mom has read this book. Mom, did you read this book? I know you're watching this. I think she really liked it. And then I've been seeing people talk about this special edition. This was a 5-star book for me, and I am trying to refrain from justifying needing it. I'm gonna leave that here for now. So now we're off to my section. Oh my god, this actually sounds so good. Okay, so I have some romance books I need to find. One particular, once I find it and I show you guys will see what I'm talking about. So it's First Time Caller by B.K. Borison. Here's all the B.K. Borison. And they don't have it. I'm sad. I really wanted to read that. There's some other though that I want to get that I'm trying to look for. I'm nervous I'm gonna strike out though because a lot of them are really popular books. So I literally have all of Emily Henry's books as paperbacks other than Funny Story, and I need somebody to rationalize with me that I don't need the paperback version of it because I already have a special edition and the hardcover. Literally have to say hi to my favorites ever. I'm rereading her Infernal Devices books, and her writing is just hitting, and I absolutely love it. And I really want to pick this up, but I just don't know if I want to buy it this trip or if I want to read it through Libby. This one's also on my list. The thing is, I just can't, when I have this much and I have this big of a list, I'm like, I don't know which ones I want to pick over which. I'm going to carry these around for now though, because they are on my list of things to get. I love all the special editions coming out. I've also been wanting to read this one. But do I want to pick it up on this trip? I don't know. I'm also wanting to get into Victoria Avard. And I picked up Red Queen the last time I was here, and it's on my TBR. Oh my god. This edition is so pretty. But her Realm Breaker series, I'm very interested in it. But I think I want to read Red Queen before I get into this. But I've been seeing her like post on social media about it, and I am intrigued. I'm striking out so hard. What the heck? I want to say this is on Kindle Unlimited, but I can't decide since I have the gift card if I should just go ahead and get it. It's like 12 bucks. I think I will. I think I'm finally gonna bite the bullet and try reading this. This is a smaller haul than what I expected. And I learned my lesson with my Barnes & Noble that they don't carry any stock. Every single one of the romance books I wanted, they didn't have. They were sold out of. So I wanted the favorites. I wanted First Time Caller. I wanted a Mari McFarlane book. Mad About You. They didn't have them, but I scored pretty lucky on my fantasy picks. So I wanted to show you guys what I got. So the first one is The Sword Catcher by Cassandra Clare. I'm pretty sure I either have this on Libby or Kindle Unlimited, like on hold on Libby. And I was thinking that I wasn't gonna pick this up if I found some of the other books I had on my list. But I'm very, very, very excited to start reading this because right now I am reading her Infernal Devices series. I'm on Clockwork Princess. I loved those books as a middle schooler. I love them probably even more as an adult because I can really appreciate her writing. Considering she wrote like that a decade ago, I'm so confident in how she's going to be able to write this. So I'm very, very excited to pick this up. I have really high hopes for it and I really hope that they're met. Not necessarily with like the actual story, more just her writing, her plot building, that kind of stuff. I just have really high expectations for the found family aspects of her book. I'm gonna read you the back for all of them. It says, 2 outcasts find themselves caught in a web of dangerous magic and dark secrets that could change the world forever in the start of a riveting epic fantasy series from the author of the Shadowhunter Chronicles. In a vibrant city-state of Castellane, the richest of nobles and the most debauched of criminals, did I say that right? Have one thing in common: the constant search for wealth, power, and the next hedonistic thrill. She stumps me with some of her words. Kel is an orphan stolen from the life he knew to become the sword catcher, the body double of a royal heir, Prince Connor Arulin. He and Connor are as close as brothers, but his destiny is to die for Connor. No other future is possible. I don't know if I'm saying this word right in the Shadowhunter Chronicles. It's giving parabatai. Lynn Castor is a physician from a small community whose members still possess magical abilities, but despite her skills, she cannot heal her best friend without access to forbidden knowledge. After a failed assassination attempt brings Lynn and Kel together, they are drawn into a web of the mysterious Ragpicker King, the ruler of the Castellane's criminal underworld. But as long-kept secrets begin to unravel and forbidden attractions arise, they must ask themselves, is knowledge worth the price of betrayal? And will their discoveries plunge the nation into war and the world into chaos? I think she recently just came out with her second book of this as well. Now that it's in paperback, I'm like, mine. But I am very, very, very excited to read this. So the next book I picked up was The Bridge Kingdom. I'm very excited to read this. I haven't heard a lot of things about it, but I got it from a YouTuber that I watch. I don't even remember who was talking about it because it was so long ago. But they were saying really, really good things about this. I also have her book, A Fate Inked in Blood, that I haven't read yet, that is on my TBR as well. But this one sounded so good. It sounds kind of like a romantasy, enemies to lovers. I'll read you guys the back. A warrior princess trained in isolation, Laura is driven by 2 certainties. The first is that King Aaron of the Bridge Kingdom is her enemy, and the second is that she'll be the one to bring him to his knees. The only route through a storm-ravaged world, the Bridge Kingdom of Ithacana, I think. I'm gonna need to look some of these words up from the author talking about it or through an audiobook. Like parabatai, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced, but I haven't like heard it from the author or from an audiobook. So like with high fantasy stuff or like epic fantasy stuff, generally I will read it and it will just become like a jumbled kind of mess in my brain of like a word. I know I'm probably saying these things wrong. I'm gonna try and figure them out. Okay, so the Bridge Kingdom of Ithacana enriches itself and deprives its rivals, including Lara's homeland. So when she's sent there as a bride under the guise of peace, Laura is prepared to do whatever it takes to fracture its impenetrable defenses and the defenses of its king. Yet as she infiltrates her new home and gains a deeper understanding of the war two possesses the bridge, Laura begins to question whether she's the hero or the villain. As her feelings for her husband transform from frosty hostility to fierce passion, Laura must choose which kingdom she'll save and which she'll destroy. So definitely an enemies to lovers. I'm so excited to read that. I'm in the mood for a good enemies to lovers. Last but not least, I picked up The Six of Crows. This book I feel like everybody has read but me, and everybody has loved it but me. And the thing that scared me away from it for so long was the heist aspect of it, and that we're following so many characters, because sometimes with these books I can grasp on to a few characters and like remember their plot lines and like be emotionally connected to them, and then the others I'm just like, I don't know who this person is, and I've been introduced to them 9 different times. So this book has always scared me. I want to say I found it on Kindle Unlimited, and I was like, oh, I'm just going to try reading it on Kindle Unlimited. So I kind of impulse bought this tonight because I was just kind of sad that I couldn't get some of my romance books. But I've been wanting to read this. Like, I was either going to read the paperback or I was going to read it off of Kindle Unlimited. Like, I just went ahead and picked it up. I want to say it might have been Sarah Caroli who was last talking about it, or maybe it was Haley Pham that was last talking about it. I can't remember. But whatever they said, I was like, you know what? I'm just going to give this a shot. It's my time. I'm confident that I could probably remember who these people are, even though there's 6 of them, right? Yeah, 6 dangerous outcasts, 1 impossible heist. I also don't really like books centered around a game, so I'm kind of like iffy about this one. We'll see. I'm really hoping I'm gonna like it. Okay, I can already tell there's words in this that I am going to mess up. I am just warning you. This is gonna be rough. Ketterdom. I hope you guys are, if I'm saying that wrong, I hope you guys are laughing, because I also isn't this a TV show? Or was the other series by this author the TV show? I want to say this was a TV show, right, you guys? So I even have a possible TV show to correct my, like, saying of these names. Oh wow, there's some words in here I'm not gonna know. Let's keep going. A bustling hub of international trade where anything can be had for the right price. And no one knows that better than criminal prodigy Kaz Brecker? Kaz is offered a chance at a deadly heist that could make him rich beyond his wildest dreams, but he can't pull it off alone. A convict with a thirst for revenge, a sharpshooter who can't walk away from a wager, a runaway with a privileged past, a spy known as the Wraith, a heart-renderer using her magic to survive the slums, a thief with a gift of unlikely escapes. Kaz's crew are the only ones who might stand between the world and destruction if they don't kill each other first. I've just heard so many good things about it. I was too intrigued to not know. Those are the 3 books I grabbed from Barnes tonight. Y'all can probably guess right now, I did not grab my tripod to put these on my TBR cart, but it's decently full. So I do have a lot to pick from still when I pull prompts out of my TBR jar. So I'm gonna go ahead and stick these up on the top. I want the prettiest looking one facing out because you can see it. You can see him on the edge. I want the prettiest one facing out. Ah, I'm so excited. I have such good books on here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know it was a little bit of a short one, but I'm trying to break out of my shell with posting in public. And filming in public. Funny enough, I built the confidence tonight because I was like, who am I gonna know that's gonna be at Barnes & Noble at 8 o'clock? There was somebody I knew at Barnes & Noble at 8 o'clock, and they didn't know that I film YouTube videos, so I don't know if they saw me filming, but we're gonna push past that. This is a hobby I enjoy. Who cares, right? Anyways, I'm gonna quit rambling and I'm gonna hop off here. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys in my next one.